Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy. For today's video, we will be talking about the one item, not my feelings, the one item that we should all spend money on. And this is because it is a good investment and this is kind of attainable for most people. If you are curious to find out which item am I referring to, please go ahead and stay tuned. Okay, we are back. So again, my name is Kathy, and on this channel, we do a lot of unboxings, quick impressions, first reviews. We talk about diamond painting, journaling, and lately we have been discussing the Gagastos or the Gagastos edition, which is to spend or not to spend. And for today's video, I will be telling you the one item that you should spend money on or gagastos tayo. Now, you may be thinking, hello, bakit naman ganon? Akala ko we're here for saving. No, we're not just here for saving. We're also here to teach you a little bit on how to invest. And I know that when we hear the word invest, a year up, or oh no, I don't understand anything about the stock market. Well, this is not about the stock market, and this is pretty easy to understand because ako nga naiintindihan ko eh. Like, if I understood it, guys, trust me, you will also understand it because until now, things like mutual funds, investment, insurance are things that kind of just fly over my head, and I'm still not well versed enough on it to feel confident to, speak about it with you guys. But this one, I actually grew up with this. My mom made such a heavy investment on these things, and I regret not following in her footsteps. I regret not listening to her. So I'm giving back to you guys by, telling you, and hopefully you listen and not have the same regrets that I do. And this is investing in kaya ba? Parang hindi. Huwag na lang. Investing in jewelry. Yes, guys, alahas. Jewelry. This is something that everyone can understand. If you invest in jewelry and, God forbid, time comes that you need money, there's something that happened, this is something that you can easily sell or pawn. We know naman that us Filipinos, when things get tight, some of us resort to, sangla or pawn, and that is not something to be ashamed of. It's a fact of life. It happens. So, and like when the time that you still have the money, invest in jewelry. And why did I say that this is affordable for most people? Because jewelry comes naman in different grams, different designs, different styles. So you can start small. Go ahead for that stud earring, diba? But remember when it comes to jewelry, the stones do not matter. Okay? When you have to sangla or pawn it, pag may stones, hindi nila bet yan masyado. So, go for the plain ones like this. Or like yung my ring. My ring is just plain gold. So, go for that kind of thing. Like plain gold. Go for the Chinese gold. Go for the at least malang 18 carats as much as possible. But again, you can start small. Syempre, the smaller the value, the smaller then the appraisal. But it's a start. And that's what's important, is that you start, diba? Okay, so another reason to invest in jewelry is when inflation hits, trust me, the price of your jewelry also goes up. Also, this is something that you can use and still be able to sell in the future. This is something that you can, showcase and still be able to pawn off. Yun yung maganda sa jewelry. Nagagamit mo yung investment mo, so to speak, pero when time comes that you need to pawn it off or sell it, you can do so. And no one, will even blink or flinch that you've already used that jewelry. So it's a good investment. Then the other good thing about it is that it can be handed down from generation to generation. Pwede rin na you buy it to give to your future kid, to your future apo, to your future in-law. It is something that is really interesting and good to have and to spend money on. It's actually something that I have been eyeing and studying for the longest time, and I really regret not being able to do this before or choosing not to do it, okay? So, with me, real talk naman tayo, I don't have jewelry because there's a time in my life that the jewelry I had also saved my life because I was able to pawn it off and, make ends meet. And then when things are okay, Siguro kasi wala akong hilig or I'm not really fond of it when I was young. But now, again, looking back, I was like, I should have bought that set. I should have, invested more. I could have bought that bracelet or I could have bought that necklace instead of, like the accessories lang that if I actually put together, baka it's like one set of jewelry na. So, this is why I'm hoping to, impart to other people, and maybe you guys can learn from my mistakes so that someone's life could be better from learning from my mistakes and listening to me. So if there is something that I would say invest your money on or gagastos tayo, it should be jewelry. And this is something that is on my list of things to acquire this year for the purpose of investment, not for anything else. Okay, and now for those interested, make sure that when you buy jewelry, you buy it from reputable sources. Okay, kasi maraming manloloko guys, maraming scammers in the world unfortunately. So maraming mga fake dyan. So make sure you buy from reputable sources, that you vet them, meaning i-check mo pa rin, double check. Not because, sabi ni Marites na ganyan, na ganon. No. Check. Verify. Check for customer feedback. Check kung totoo ba yung mga customers na yon. Check with your tito, tita, or someone, ninang, someone who also, is fond of jewelry and, they buy, ask to be referred. And then make sure, again, for me personally, I would say go for at least 18K. Yung mga two-toned, yung mga parang two colors, not so much yan sa when you pawn things or yung sangla. More on the gold talaga, the Chinese gold, the Saudi gold, and then the higher the K, the better. But remember kapag also, I think it's at 22 or 24, mas malambot din yung gold. So don't be surprised na, bakit nayupi yung bangle? Okay? Huwag naman natin masyadong harsh sa golds. And also do your research. I would say do your research. There's already a lot of things you can look up on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. So do your research as well. And then the more intricate the design, minsan it doesn't guarantee that it's going to be higher kasi again, it's really up for the grams. Gaano kabigat. So one thing that they would look at. So I hope you learned something from this small video of mine. Again, this is another Gagastos or the Gagastos edition by myself. Masyadong proud. No, you know why I'm really proud of this is because it's also a reminder to me, especially on things that I should spend money on or things I should not spend money on. And one of the things that I really learned from Gagastos or the Gagastos is that yes, sometimes it is okay to spend money on things that you just want or like or love, but only if you've already set aside money to save. And it doesn't have to be big. Like for me, as much as I want to save a lot of money on the side, I also have a lot of things that I need to pay for. And I've broken it down very clearly. I know where the money is going. I know where it's being spent on. And though a lot of people seem to think that I'm not doing well or I'm not doing my finances well, I know myself that it's better, way better than it was before. And I am slowly getting to where I need to be. So this portion of my YouTube, the Gagastos or the Gagastos, is really a way for me to remember or be reminded of where I need to invest money on, and also at the same time, hopefully help you guys out, the few of you that actually watch my videos and appreciate this. So again, remember, we will spend money on jewelry because it is an investment. If hindi tayo mahilig, it is an investment. And if we won't be needing it, which is going to be like, wow, praise God situation, then this is something that we can hand over to the next generation. Again, my name is Kathy, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!